This adventure felt more like an endurance test than it did a hike. But if you're up for the challenge, the views are beautiful. There is no trail to Royal Gorge, falls and pools, and no mercy. Enter at your own risk. So here's your entry point at the two creeks. You see, and now we're heading down to Arroyo Seco towards Royal Pools. Can't wait to see it. Almost there. This adventure starts at the Switzer Picnic Area. Welcome back to HikeBytes. We're joined together with Ignacio from LopezExplora. Welcome, Ignacio.
Pleasure, thank you. I always wanted to come to this place. I've been many times that way, which is Switzer Falls, but I never been on that direction, which is an amazing place that you're about to find out. And what best people to be with these guys. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Yeah,
you're gonna have
welcome.
fun. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Since we recently uploaded 2 videos about Switzer Falls, one is a how-to and the other is ASMR walkthrough Arroyo Seco Creek. So we won't spend a lot of time giving you all the details, but I'll put links in our video description. You can watch those videos if you like. It's a beautiful place. Highly recommend it. One important junction, you don't want to go up. You want to head where Heidi is. And you're on your way to Bear Canyon Junction. Once you descend the mountain, when you get down to Arroyo Seco Creek, you make a left to the lower Switzer Falls and a right to get to Bear Canyon Trail, which leads to Bear Camp. But we're going to take a detour onto Arroyo Seco Creek, and I'll show you that important junction in a bit. Beginners, listen up. If you don't want to do the incredible endurance hike to Royal Gorge, Bear Canyon Trail is amazing. We're going to pass about 5 swim holes and a few natural water slides, and even a secret tributary to many cascades, pools, and falls. Can't wait to show you. Do it? All right, the moment of truth. We're committed. I guess I'm going to get committed too. Here I go. Ah! I'm in.
So beautiful here. The shade is so nice in this hot weather.
Yeah, Bear Canyon is beautiful, guys. If you only get here, well worth it. Well, we hit our first swim hole. Do you have the time, Heidi or Ignacio?
10:02.
Yeah, he's right on. But at 10 o'clock, not sun yet. We may hit this up on the way back. But look at that beautiful swim hole.
It's only about 10 minutes from the.
Oh. That's the first swim hole of many to come. I'm sure you can already tell that Bear Canyon is all shaded with a beautiful tree canopy.
The temps were in the 80s and it was so nice to have the shade cover.
There's rock pools all along Arroyo Seco. So in the heat of the summer, pick one and jump in.
This is so pretty.
And you got all these ferns. After visiting Switzer Falls a few weeks ago, we knew we had to get back, see Bear Canyon, and do the Royal Gorge to the falls and pools. Oh, that's a water slide. So we have a natural child's water slide. Heidi said she's going to do this one later. We'll see.
There's another water slide. Can you believe it?
Yeah, let's go check it out. That white rock makes it so inviting, and the pools are really clean after the storm. Look at how clean.
Look at this.
Oh, wow. This is a good time to mention that I didn't bring any water, just my Sawyer water filter mini, and it lightened my backpack and made this trip a lot easier. I'll put a link in the description if you'd like to get one for yourself.
You want me?
I don't know.
There's fish in there.
Really? Big ones?
That's cold. That is cold. I don't know. I might save it for the afternoon. Right around the first or second water hole that we showed you, I found this tributary to the left of the trail. I headed on up. I found a series of cascades, pools, and I believe this water flow is good enough that there could be incredible stuff beyond this point. So I'm going to check it out later. So let me give you a little sneak peek, and I'm going to come back later and go deep into this thing and come back to swim in those Bear Canyon pools. We got back at nighttime after exploring the gorge, so we couldn't do it. Oh, what a paradise. Are you kidding me? You could probably climb up there if you're real careful. Tie a rope. This is a tributary I gotta explore next time I come. Beautiful place. If you decide to check out this place for yourself, just be aware the walls and rocks are very slippery. Here's a beauty. This is swim hole number 3, wow. And it only gets better. I'm gonna go down and check this slide to see if it's possible. It looked a little bumpy. A little bit bumpy. I did get close to this water slide, and I do not recommend it here. It was very bumpy, and you would end up really hurting yourself. Definitely deep enough to have a swim, about 6 or 7 feet deep. So we're almost to the junction that takes you to Royal Gorge, where you will find that epic fall and pool and a water slide. But on the way, it's just as magnificent. Bear Canyon Trail is so much better than I imagined. This section of the trail was probably one of my most favorite. Look at the color of this canyon. There is a junction to Little Bear Canyon for those who want to explore deeper, and you can overnight camp and backpack to Bear Campground, which would be a lot of fun. There's so much to do here in this area, I gotta come back again. Okay, I don't want to lose count. This is swim hole number 4, and this was a beauty. I got a HikeBytes recommendation for hitting up these swim holes at the right time. I would come between 11 and 1 to get the full sun and the warmth of the day, and then this would be so refreshing. I'm pretty sure there's at least 5 of these swim holes. Are you starting to think what I am? For summertime, I know I'm coming back. Some rough terrain. Definitely a lot of creek crossing as well. Okay, pay attention right here. This is the most important detail and junction of the whole hike.
You're coming back from that direction, and the trail to Bear Canyon Camp continues that way, but you will see both of the creeks meet. One going against each other kind of thing. That's where you're gonna go that way, to the right.
And we'll show you up close. So we found an easier entry point right here. You'll see these huge boulders, and when you see that flat rock, you're gonna enter the creek, find the junction to Arroyo Seco, and go up. All right, we'll see you down there. Take note of the landmarks like that flat rock, and as I enter, you'll notice these 2 huge boulders. Go right between them and head down to the creek. All right, we're entering the junction to Royal Pools and Royal Falls, and it's gorgeous. So you're gonna go left here. So here's your entry point at the 2 creeks. You see And now we're heading down to Arroyo Seco towards Royal Pools. Can't wait to see it. When I first found it, it was called Royal Falls on Google Maps. And then I located All Trails, actually had a trail line to Royal Falls. But it is inaccurate. And we will show you what to do to avoid a big, long, laborious hike up a hill. You just stay in the creek, and I'll show you. If you look at these views as we traverse down this creek, this is Arroyo Seco still. Gonna be doing some bushwhacking.
This was one of my favorite sections. The tall, white granite walls made the water look so clear and inviting. As we continue on through the gorge, there is so much untouched beauty around every corner. It is incredible.
We're entering the bushwhacking zone, I can tell. I have some really good news for you. We did not need to use machetes, and that can get really tiring. So anyway, it's a clear path there, but it is going to be an endurance trek like you cannot imagine. You really need to be conditioned for this hike. We walked 9 miles the week before, and we try to always walk at least the distance of our next hike a couple times before we go out. That's just our regimen. Maybe it'll work for you. This part of the adventure is very peaceful and calm, but there are cascades and rougher parts where it narrows. And here comes Ignacio and Heidi making their way down this beautiful creek.
Love it.
Isn't it beautiful? Oh.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's keep going. It's a little rough here. Got a little break from the creek. How's it feel so far, guys?
It's amazing. Amazing.
This is so cool.
Beautiful.
How about the roughness, guys?
What's that?
Is it a little rough, or what's your thoughts on that?
It is, yeah. Bushwhacking, rock hopping. Make sure you have a condition.
Yeah.
But it's not as extremely difficult as I thought it was going to be. Yet, I don't know.
Yeah, we're not there yet, but I agree, yeah.
I know, it's a lot of
Be
fun.
ready.
It's so much fun. Thank you, Carl.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Jesse.
Yes.
You guys rock.
Yes.
More like water snakes. But it's getting hot and we're in their territory, so yeah.
Definitely keep our eyes out. We got a new form of bushwhacking. On this creek hike, it's not about if you will fall, it's about when you will fall. Pay close attention right here. This will happen a lot on this creek hike. Oh, you okay, babe? Sadly, Heidi fell about 9 to 10 times, and I fell about 2 to 3, and even Ignacio fell at least 1 to 2 times. So you definitely want to be aware of the possible injuries that can happen here. Always smart to go with a friend, wear ankle support boots, and maybe wrap your ankles and your lower parts of your feet with sports tape. It will help on the rubbing, and as the sand starts to fill your boots, it'll start to rub your skin off. So think about those things before you come here. Salamander, right on. Do not handle centipedes. They do sting or bite.
All of us were so impressed by the changing terrain on our trek to the Royal Falls. You really couldn't see how massive and tall the gorge was until you got into a clearing.
It's about 4 feet deep right here. A little rough. The beautiful color of Arroyo Seco Creek in this gorge was like Mountain Dew. It was really unique. Wasn't that fun? Oh, that is so beautiful. And look what's above us. So far, the adventure to Royal Pools has been amazing.
It's amazing here. It's beautiful.
I mean, you can stop and pick a swim hole and hang out. You don't have to go all the way. But we're going to keep going. We're really curious what it looks like.
This is an adventure.
Oh, serious adventure. Out here under this tree canopy, the water leads and you just follow. It's gonna get deep. About 3 feet. Not bad. Beautiful, beautiful place. Wow. Are you kidding me?
It's a bit buggy. There's a lot of bugs flying. They just seem to want to stay like right here by my eyes. So it's nice to have sunglasses on.
Yeah, it is buggy. The rocks are pretty grippy, but you really got to watch each step, and it'll wear you out if you're not ready for this terrain. So
I've slipped already like 3 times.
yeah, how do you spilled it 3 times already? Oh, we have a little frog here. Oh, he blends in real well. Hi, buddy. This place feels completely untouched, and the views, oh man, just breathtaking. Okay, we're about 4 hours in. We've gone almost 4 miles. We got another 1.2 miles to get to the falls and the swim holes. It is a tiring hike, so we'll see you when we get a little further progress. Taking a snack and a break.
Almost there, maybe about a mile.
This is Royal Gorge. Once you enter this creek from Bear Canyon Trail, it's about 1.5 miles to the Royal Pools and Fall. But keep in mind, you gotta come back. I want to talk just a bit about the endurance it takes, because when you're heading back, you're heading upstream. Some of these cascades are 3 or 4 feet deep with moving water. And if you're exhausted, if you had a few falls like Heidi, it just gets all the more tiring and intense. I really want to warn people, for those who aren't ready, this takes strength, know-how, balance, and a lot of tools. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Whenever you can, you want to get out of the creek and give your body a break, your feet a break. This is nothing compared to the creek. Oh, look at that pool. Oh, I may have to take a dip there. Okay, let's talk practically about equipment. You absolutely need to bring trekking poles. I never use them. On this hike, I took branches, broke them off, and used them. It gets tiring, and it's like having a third leg or a fourth leg. You really need them. And me and Heidi started holding hands and walking together to help each other for not falling over and over.
You okay, babe?
On the way back, Ignacio broke his trekking pole. And so what did he do? He grabbed a branch and made himself one. You gotta bring trekking poles. Let's talk dry bags, or maybe a Ziploc bag. But you gotta keep your electronics dry, even your phone cord. Mine got wet and I had no battery backup because my phone would not use the cord. It was dangerous and the phone refused. So consider that when you're out here. Imagine no GPS, no way to make a phone call, and a dead phone even though you brought your battery pack. All this matters. These next few shots are a perfect example of how the terrain looks and the difficulty of getting around in this creek. I just want everyone to be aware before they just come out here. But you can always come in a quarter mile, play in the pools, and turn around.
We're not hiking in this creek by choice. There is no trail here at all.
So we are in bear country, so we brought horns. I tested them, man, they'll pierce your ears. Make sure you hold it away from your ears. But it's nice to bring something for security. I feel safer with it.
Yes, I do too.
Pretty rough terrain, guys. I'm gonna walk it through with you just so you guys get a feel for it. Not easy. Better to move slow. Wow, this is pretty. Well, that'll give you a feel for the terrain. We're in the Royal Gorge right now. Some of the prettiest views I've seen so far. And we got a beautiful swim hole coming up. All right. Yeah, really. Are we there yet? This is a hard one. We started about 8:30. We got a little frog right here. I would start around 6:30. That's what I would do.
Cooling off. It's getting hot here in the canyon, so it feels good to be in the water.
Almost there. We gotta be close. What a beautiful place, the Arroyo Seco, going to Royal Pools. One of the most beautiful spots I've seen. These huge carved granite white walls. Wow, is that picturesque? Look at that. Gotta be getting close to those pools. Oh, this feels nice to have sand on my feet instead of rocks. Oh. I think we make a right turn and we're there. All that trekking and all that endurance was bringing us to this spot, Royal Falls and Pool. I was lining it up with a rope so I could get down there and make sure I could climb back up, but the walls were polished granite. I thought that's just too risky. So we sat back, had snacks, and enjoyed the views. Isn't it breathtaking? And by the way, pay attention. If you slide this, there's no way back up unless you have a rope and you know how to climb. You'd have to find your way out of this gorge some other route with the GPS, so just be aware. I absolutely love these shoes by Topo. I think I'll be getting this for many years to come. I'll put links in the description of all the things that we needed for this trip and made it a lot easier and safer. Thanks so much for watching, but before we got all the way back to our car, on the way back we found this hidden waterfall just off to the right, coming back. Thanks again, Ignacio, for joining us, and check out his channel at LopezExplora. And thanks to two pioneers, Jesse St. Louis and Carl from the Nature Exploring Show. Thanks everyone for watching, and until your next adventure, remember, explore nature with us at HikeBytes, one bite at a time. See you on the next one.